Team building is hard, let's be honest. Real estate teams, lending teams, really any type of team, building a successful, cohesive team is super challenging for various reasons. I spent a ton of time researching this topic, and even more in the trenches building and tweaking teams. It's not easy. Now, some of you hooked up with us in Dallas last year where RC and I spoke about building highly efficient and successful teams. And we brought it. I was super proud of the content that we brought then, and it's all super relevant today, but a good friend of mine and colleague brought some really good team building stuff to me recently. He shared a recent Google study with me where Google spent 2 years studying 180 teams, conducting 200 plus interviews, analyzing 250 different team attributes. Their findings were super interesting, but I'll let my buddy explain it.
Google did a study recently asking one simple question: why do some teams excel while others fall behind? Interestingly enough, prior to the study, Google execs, which are pretty smart people, believe that building the best teams meant compiling the best people. Now, intuitively, that makes sense. The best engineer plus an MBA, throw in a PhD, and there you have it. A perfect team, right? In the words of Julia Rosowski, Google's people analytics manager, we were dead wrong. So to me, it seems like they're studying successful teams through the exact same paradigm which they just said doesn't even necessarily lead to high-functioning, successful teams. What they did eventually find, though, is eye-opening. The 5 clearest characteristics demonstrated by high-level teams: dependability,
team members get things done on time and meet or exceed expectations.
Structure and clarity,
Highly performing teams have clear goals and well-defined roles within the group.
meaning,
Their work has personal significance to each team member. This is a team member's why. Super important, and we've covered this at great length.
impact,
The group believes their work is purposeful and positively impacts the greater good. Highly undervalued concept to some CEOs and team leads. Super important to millennials, though.
psychological safety, which is not here. It's not a safe place to just mess up if you have to. Psychological safety.
This is a great one as well. Basically, the security and safety to try new things and fail or hopefully win. Man, let's take that in for just a second. People want to do meaningful work that has an impact on their lives and as well as the lives of others. There is only so much money in the world, but impact is infinite. Working towards something greater than yourself is something money can't buy, but something you as a team leader can directly influence.
People want dependability, structure, and clarity. What are our goals? What is my role in helping us attain those goals? Is everybody pulling their weight to get us to those goals? Can I depend on you? Do I feel safe and secure to try new things in an effort to streamline our business or even offer a better product or service to our clients?
Man, that last part is so underrated and so underutilized by our leaders and executives today. How do people think that Uber and Lyft were created in the first place? By trying new things. Maybe I don't have to sit out here in the rain and cold with my stupid hand held high waiting for a cab. Duh, Uber.
Or I don't have to take my friend to the airport for free anymore. Duh.
We get in this habit of doing things the same way that we've always done them, and that just doesn't make sense to me. How does innovation thrive in a culture like that? Leaders make it safe to innovate.
All right, let's be real. Something I'm learning as a team leader myself, all of these things are within my control. I can set clear, attainable, and important goals, and revisiting them should be what wakes me up every morning. Where are we? Where are we going? How are we doing on getting there? Are we even excited about it?
And we could easily add a number 6 to the list real quick. Humility. Being open and vulnerable within your team. Brian's very successful, and he's a good team lead. But Brian's being open and sharing with you all and his team that he's still learning, and that's awesome. It's okay to share your own successes and failures with your team. It shows that you're open to growth, even as a team lead, and that you're coachable yourself, which is what every leader wants in their own team. Great stuff here today, guys. Watch today's show with your team. Talk about it afterwards. And thank you to Brian for bringing this study to us. Let us know your thoughts on the matter below, and we will see you guys next week.
We should take this